Hey, welcome back to Outpost 6. I'm going to start Unit 2 for Government now. Make sure I go over this with all of you. All right, so essentially what you're going to do here is you're going to take the questions that you just completed in Unit 1, and you're going to write a paper on your personal philosophy on the role of government. And I've gone over the summary right here. Write a 1 to 2 page summary of your personal philosophy on the role of government using questions from Unit 1. Now, we're essentially looking for a 5-paragraph essay, but you may be using 3 or 4 questions from Unit 1, and so that would make your paper 5 or 6 paragraphs. So we need an introduction, and then your body paragraphs, and this is where you might take 3 or 4 of those questions to write about, and then your conclusion. Make sure this is an MLA format, and I've included a MLA format in text citations and a works cited page in the nuts and bolts section of this class. So I'm going to look at the questions. Now, it's probably questions 1 through 8 are probably the best questions for your personal philosophy. Now, you can cover any questions that you want, but questions 1 through 8 will probably be the best for writing your paper. Now, when you are writing your paper, I don't want just a regurgitation of the questions. I don't want you to tell me about what these questions are. I want you to tell me what your philosophy based on the questions. What is important based on the questions? Don't just regurgitate the questions. All right. So probably 3 or 4 out of questions 1 through 8. Now, when you're writing this paper, once you've written this paper, you also have a rubric. Now, I want your name, date, class, title of paper. I want your introductory paragraph. This is all formatted pieces. I'm going to grade you on how many paragraphs you have and a conclusion paragraph. I grade you 30 points on the in-text citation or the in-text, works cited, and MLA format. Probably if you don't do this correctly, I'll just give you the paper back. All right. And then the other half of the paper is going to be your actual content. So do you have a thesis statement? Do you have clear sentences that intro the body paragraphs for your introductory paragraph? On the body paragraphs, do you have a clear topic? Do you have strong sentences? Do you have complex thought, not just a regurgitation of what you wrote in Unit 1 to answer the questions? And then your conclusion, does it clearly sum up your paper and your philosophy? Now, I'm going to lead in just a little bit into Unit 3. You're going to be writing this paper as an introduction for your voting guide. So this is something that I'm going to look at to say, okay, this is what you believe. Now, when you start looking at the different issues in the voting guide, is the way you're voting match up with your philosophy? So you have, I'm hoping, clear instructions now on what you need to do for your philosophy paper. And if you have any other questions, you can email me, you can text me on Google Classroom, or at some point, once again, we will be back at school. So have a good day. Peace.